Hi, in this session we will be learning file handling in Python. Let us understand what do we learn in this scenario. How do we create file using file handling concept functions? Types of functions for file handling, file modes. Let us understand how do we create a file using file handling functions. This is similar to the concept of file handling in C language. File can be created with the name and mode, and the functions what we use for file handling are as follows. Here we will use to make the file creation by using open function, which is having two arguments as file name and file mode. At the end we close the file by using close function. Write method used to write the content to the file. Read method is preferred to read the content from the file. Tell function will let you know to make the file position at which the pointer is located. Seek, where we can read the content from the specified position. These are the modes of the file where we can find it as an read mode, read binary, read plus, write, write plus are the different modes where we can find. We can take even append mode to the file. Closed mode, name, soft face are the properties where we can find for the file handlers. Let us find in this program how do we know the properties of the file. Here I have created a file by name as myfile.txt which has some informations with it. So I want to read the information for this file by using file. So fo is our file object where we will open our file to know about the content of the file details. R is read mode. Check the confirmation of the file. If not closed, display the properties of the file, file name, file mode and status of the file. Else we can disclose the file is closed. Let us first check the behavior of it. Python followed by the name of the file where I am going to run. file1.py helps me out to know about the file details. Time being, I will change the name of the file. So now I want to check it out the status of the file to know about the file availability. So no such file or directory found is the error where I am finding over here. This will raise an exception when file failed to read. So this is where we can find the handleability of the file with which where we can read the information of it. Let us find one more the example in this where I can read the content of the file and append the content to the file. I want to make a new file by name as in testfile.txt whether the file is available or not. So here I am already having the file as in testfile.txt, or we can take the previous file name itself, myfile.txt. Now in this time being I will close this file and then we will see the information what exactly it is going to add. So first of all we will go with the write mode on the file. So I'll take write mode where I want to write the content, then where we can identify the behavior of the file. Let us check the information. This is for testing text. This has closed. Now let us open the myfile.txt, then we'll read it. This is for testing text, okay, which is stored over here. I will re-execute the program for the next round. Hi, how are you is my next message. I'll close and reopen the file. When I reopen it, hi, how are you? So I lost the previous message over here. In order to make the message available along with the old, we will open the file in append mode. Now let us concern again. I have given this is a second line. open the file and find the content. This is second line where we have stored. This is how we can append the content to the existing file. Hope this is clear. Now we will make out one more step in my program where I want to read the content of the file. Okay, here we will open file under the read mode, specify the name of the file what you want to read it as, myfile.txt, where we have created .txt. Yeah, I want to read the content of it. So first of all, I will read the content of the file by using a read method, where it will read the content and assign to the variable as an str, where we will display over here. So in this, the number of lines of the message whatever it is available is dumped onto the third variable, and it will be called on this. One more the way of reading the file content. Now here in the previous program we have made as a read method dumps the entire content into the variable. Now I want to read one by one line, where I can take read lines is a function that dumps the number of lines in the form of an array. Just for our understanding sake, we will see this, and then we will enable other part of the call. So here when I read the content of the file, this is just giving the information about the file where I am finding on this. So I want to make the content to be more clear and implemented over here. I'll take myfile.txt to read this again, myfile.txt. Okay, and we will make again a clear step to understand. If you notice here, two different lines are displayed in a single list object. I want to extract one by one line instead of displaying in this manner. So read lines, now it has to show all the content in the next step of its call. Now you can notice the difference in the first to second, where it makes the availability of number of lines from the given file. This is how where we can read the content of the file.